Hello, welcome to Old Trafford. Tetley Super League Grand Final 2004. Matthew Horton here with John Dobson. The big day's arrived, John. You're looking forward to it?
Oh, am I ever? 20 years I've been building up to this. This is it. It don't get any bigger than this.
It's been 32 years between drinks, hasn't it?
Too long. Far too long. A club this size should be more successful than this, and tonight I think we've got to prove a few people wrong.
How have the nerves been this week?
The nerves have been all right. I don't see why we can't be confident. We scored over 1,000 points, finished 9 points clear, and well, tonight's the night. Obviously, it all comes down to today, but I don't see why we can't be confident.
Bradford, the opponents tonight, will be inside the ground later to bring you all the match. Until then, we'll see you later. Right, we're just outside the ground and we've copped hold of a couple of Leeds fans. Are you nervous?
Very.
Have you been nervous all week?
Yeah, I'm slept for a couple of nights now, just really struggling. Hoping for the best. Just hope they come out and play. If they come out and play, they'll win.
Score prediction?
I think we'll win by 10.
10?
10, yeah.
And man of the match prediction?
Keith Senior.
Thanks very much for your time.
No problem.
Just moving around here. We've seen this man before. He's commentated on a game at Warrington with us. Rob, how are you, mate?
Nervous, but confident, if that's not a contradiction.
I see you've got the lucky white shirt on underneath anyway.
I have, yeah, and I've got my lucky pants as well. Yeah, that's the main thing. I can see it 22-18 to Leeds today.
And you've been up at Edinburgh this morning for the corporate thing and a guest appearance from Graham Murray.
Yeah, fantastic to see Muzzer again, and actually stole his prediction because that was 22-18 as well. Muzzer reckons we're going to do it. Nice to see him, and I think he's right.
Man of the match prediction?
A long shot this one, but I reckon it'll be Dave Furner.
Of course, Dave retires after today's game, going back to Canberra.
See a big game from Dave today, I reckon, and I could imagine he'll be playing it a lot.
Rob, thanks very much for your time. Enjoy the game.
Pleasure.
God bless you.
Good evening. We're inside the ground now. We're about half an hour away from kick-off. Matthew Horton here with John Dobson bringing you the commentary on tonight's game. We're just going to have a quick run through the grand final lineups, starting with the Bradford Bulls. At fullback is number 6 Michael Withers, 17 Stuart Reardon, 16 Paul Johnson, 4 Shontaine Harpy and 5 Leslie Vinacolo. At halfback, Yestin Harris and Paul Deacon. Joe Vagana, Robbie Paul and Stuart Field in the front row. Jamie Peacock, Logan Swan and Lee Radford locks the scrum. On the bench for the Bulls tonight, 15 Carl Pratt, 19 Jamie Langley, 27 Rob Parker and returning from injury number 10 Paul Anderson. And it's over to John to run through the Leeds team.
And Leeds line up with Richard Mathers at fullback, a three-quarter line of Mark Calderwood, Chev Walker, Keith Senior and Marcus Bye, Kevin Sinfield, the captains at standoff, and he's partnered at half-back by Danny Maguire. Danny Ward, Matt Diskin and Ryan Bailey are the front row, Chris McKenna and Ali Lawatiiti the second, and Dave Furner locks the scrum. On the bench for Leeds tonight is Rob Burrow, Willie Poaching, Barry McDermott and Jamie Jones Buchanan.
Welcome to Welcome to Old Trafford, Tetley Super League Grand Final 2004. A crescendo of noise here in Old Trafford. The fireworks are flashing as the teams come out for this year's Grand Final. It's been 32 years between drinks for the Leeds Rhinos and the first time since 1998 that they've been at Old Trafford. Matthew Horton here with John Dobson bringing you all the action. John, you're looking forward to it?
Well, I once put 2 pieces of meat on the roof of the Empire State Building, but the stakes weren't as high as they are tonight. This is it. This is it. It doesn't get any bigger.
This ground sold out well in advance, but there seems to be more Leeds fans here than Bradford fans, John.
It's 3/4 blue and 1/4 white. Oh, man. Words don't describe it.
This is some atmosphere, John. It looks like Leeds will be attacking the west stand of Old Trafford in the first half. They're just gathering up in the middle of a pitch for a huddle.
Yeah.
What's being said in there?
Oh, focus, pay attention, discipline is key, possession of the football, retention of football is key. Just do the basics and they'll be all right.
We're here almost ready to go. We're awaiting the whistle of the match official, Steve Ganson. David Campbell is your video referee tonight. We're almost ready to go. Tetley Super League 2004. It's going to be Paul Beacon who's going to get us underway.
This is it, the longest 80 minutes of every rugby league player's life.
It's been a long week for some of the speckies as well, John.
Oh, has it ever?
Here we go. Paul Deacon gets us underway. Tetley Super League Grand Final 2004, fielded by Kevin Sinfield. He finds McKenna, and McKenna just makes it back into the field of play.
Oh, I tell you what, these first 5 minutes are going to be big.
Sinfield goes from dummy half, taken by Paul and Peacock. Marcus By, the Papuan superstar, in at dummy half. He appeared in a grand final for Melbourne Storm in 1999. Richie Mathers. Bulls defence up to it at the moment, John.
Like I say, these early moments, everyone will be at maximum pumpability and they'll be looking for a big set.
Last tackle. Leeds going to kick the ball away with Sinfield, and he kicks straight down the throat of Leslie Vinacolo.
That's not a good idea.
Chase is good, but Bradford have good starting position. The noise is incredible.
Knock on, surely a knock on. Yeah, Ganson's got it.
And Leeds have forced the first turnover. The back slaps are going out, and it's Matt Diskin who's getting them.
Oh, back slaps all around for Matt Diskin. Oh, that's a tremendous challenge.
Just looking at the screen, the ball's just popped out from nowhere. Leeds fans getting behind the team.
Oh man,
This is awesome.
the noise is incredible. I really hope this is coming across on video.
First chance of the game for Leeds. Furner finds Sinfield, who decides to attack the line, and it's taken by Yestin Harris. Leeds just beyond the 40-metre line with Danny Maguire. Finds Danny Ward. He's had a big year as Danny Ward.
Huge year, good run as well.
Matt Diskin, the dummy half, to Ryan Bailey. Bailey gets Leeds just to outside the 20-metre line. Diskin, the dummy half, goes to Sinfield, who finds McKenna, and McKenna runs into Paul Deacon, but the scrum half is up to the task.
Underrated defender, Paul Deacon.
Diskin goes from dummy half, looking for the gap.
Oh, tell you
Diskin
what.
still going. Last tackle for Leeds. Ball's come out. And
It's down.
he's given a
It's
penalty
to Leeds.
for a ball steal.
Take the two.
Referee
Atwood.
Ganson giving an advantage, but that's the first penalty of the evening.
Take the two. Take the two.
Yeah, ball's been reefed out by
Yeah,
Joe
no,
Vangenaar looking at the video.
No doubt about it. Vangenaar, straight arm.
And Leeds,
Sinfield taking the two. Good decision.
I can hear the band, John, but I can't see him. They must be at the top. Oh, they're at the top of the east stand, right behind the post. I can just see him from where I'm sat.
That's high.
That is high.
No place to be if you've got vertigo.
I wouldn't like to be in the north stand that's opposite the camera. We can't even see the top two. We can just about see the adverts. It's going to be Kevin Sinfield to attempt the kick at goal.
Well, you'd think no dramas.
And here's Sinfield. Flags are up. Leeds are on the board. Kevin Sinfield's 149th goal of the season. 3 minutes on the clock. Bradford Bulls 0. Leeds Rhinos 2. That'll settle some nerves.
Yeah, I think so. It's an obvious choice when you're squared under the post and you get a cheap penalty like that. Yeah, you've got to go for the two. Memories of Cardiff when he didn't take it. I don't think so.
Let's see if Leeds can do a better job with this kick-off. It's right in the corner. It's Mark Calderwood underneath it. Comes in field. Oh, he's smashed by Fielden.
Oh, he's an Iron Man, Stuart Fielden.
Sinfield again goes from dummy half. Matt Diskin finds Dave Furner playing his last ever game today. He's off to Canberra next year to coach the Premier League side. Here's Brian Bailey up the short side. Falls into the challenge.
Lee Bradford.
Ward up the short side to Lawatiti. Lawatiti looking to offload. And Lawatiti's got the arms free. And back to Diskin. First chance. Last tackle. Danny Maguire out from dummy half. Kicks into space. And he's turned. Vinokola and Withers. It's just going to go in the in goal.
That's a superb kick.
And that's a super chase. But Vinokola gets to the 10-metre line.
What a kick from Danny Maguire. Split winger and fullback.
And that's going to be Bradford's first penalty of the day. And that's a piggyback that the Rhinos can ill afford to give.
Silly penalty. They've done a tremendous kick from Danny Maguire and a super chase, but they've just given it away with that penalty.
Paul Deacon finds the touchline here on the southern side of the ground. About 32 metres from the line. Robbie Paul with a tap. It's Joe Vangenaar. First time the Bulls have had the ball in hand.
Yeah, good position to start from as well. Vangenaar, the big props, they're going to look to drive it in.
Robbie Paul
goes
on to Stuart Fielden. Fielden fighting to get out of the challenge of Furner, but McKenna is there to wrap up the prop forward. Paul up the short side, that's to no one. And Shantaine Happy is back to recover. Bulls lose about 8-9 metres on the play. Withers finds Lee Radford.
Well, he nearly played that.
And he fell out to dummy half, but he's managed to flip the ball out to Mike Withers. And Withers held by Diskin just beyond the 30-metre line. Last tackle, it's with Yestin Harris. And Harris goes into no man's land. Richie Mathers, super take. He's going to be trapped in goal, but it's a great take from the young fullback.
I wouldn't swap him for anybody. I think he's one of the best fullbacks in the world. No better raps for a young man.
Richie Mellors just come into the first team this year. Only his 45th game in Leeds colours. Just one mention for Kevin Sinfield. This is his 200th game for the Rhinos tonight.
Captain fantastic. He deserves every accolade he gets.
Bit of confusion in the goal lines here. The dead ball line for the football still there, but the actual...
They've not done a tremendously great job rubbing out the football lines.
Sinfield with the dropout finds Harris. He goes in field to Stuart Fielden. Good chase from Leeds. That's something that Bradford could do, but they haven't had the ball and they've got a back-to-back set.
Yeah, without a doubt. This is an important set for Bradford.
Here's Jamie Peacock back on the inside. Runs into Dave Furner. Bradford only 15 metres from the line.
Quick
Robbie Paul scoots out, showing the ball, and that's Bradford. Back to Robbie Paul out of the back to Shontaine Harpy. Vinacolo. He's gone in at the corner.
He scored.
And Bradford are on the board. 7 minutes on the clock. Leslie Vinacolo with the try.
Well, it came from nowhere, really. The piggyback downfield, unnecessary possession given away from Leeds, and they capitalised. There was an overlap out there. It was a simple numbers game, 3-on-2. Spread the ball, and the big man's in for number 39 of the year.
They've got to stop Robbie Paul rubbing from dummy half across field like that.
It was a real quick play, the ball that set that position. Sucked defenders in, spread it wide, and Vinacolo has the power and the space to crash over in the corner.
Super offload from Lee Radford in the build-up.
Super. He's an underrated player, is Lee Radford. Not sure about the haircut though.
It's better than what it was at the Man of Steel Awards on Tuesday night.
Dead set shocker that was.
It's going to be Paul Deacon to attempt the conversion for the Bradford Bulls. And here's Deacon, he scuffed it. He's made a right mess of that.
An absolute meal of it. Normally a metronomic kicker, but tonight, well, you wonder how important that might be at the end.
8.5 minutes on the clock. And just having a look at the screen here. Maybe a hint of a shepherd by Shontaine Harpy. It's too late now, of course.
Yeah, you read it in tomorrow's papers. It's a try, but I really don't think there was any issue with that.
9 minutes on the clock. Bradford 4-2 up as Kevin Sinfield gets us back underway. Kick is held up in midfield, and that's a super take from Michael Withers.
Good chase as well.
Harris, the dummy half, finds Big Joe Vanganar. Paul at dummy half, trying to spread the ball wide to Radford. Here's Robbie Paul again. Here's Fielden, taken by Danny Ward. Bradford just over the 40-metre line. And it's with Deacon. Deacon looking for a 40-20. But Marcus Byes back to cover and fields the ball. And runs straight back at Paul Johnson. And Peacock, he's out to Senior. There's Senior. And Senior gets the Rhinos to the 40-metre line. Richie Mathers in at dummy half. He'll go on his own. Oh, super hit from Yestin Harris.
Oh, yeah, spotted the play early, Harris.
Diskin finds Danny Ward.
What a season he's had.
Runs back into Yestin Harris. We're just over halfway. Diskin up the short side to Maguire. Maguire dummies. What's wrapped up by Yestin Harris again.
Yeah, they're looking after Maguire. You can see he's been man-marked early doors.
Here's Sinfield. Puts the kick in for Calderwood. Calderwood's onside. And Vinacolo gets there. And Vinacolo is going touching goal. Good bounce back ability there from the Rhinos. He's forced a repeat set.
Well, that's it. I mean, after the defeat 2 weeks ago, I think Leeds needed to show a bit of bounce back ability in tonight's game. But what a tremendous kick and good chase. Super work from Mark Calderwood. How you could ever think of leaving that guy out of the side, I don't know. Pace is always a threat, and that's one thing he's got in abundance.
We're just waiting for Paul Deakin with the goal line dropout.
It's not a bad one.
It's not a bad one. I think Bradford have got whatever breeze behind them as Ferner finds McKenna.
Oh, big hit from Peacock.
Both defences up for this. Maguire finds Dave Ferner. Ferner shows the ball and takes the tackle. We're on the 30-metre line with Matt Diskin. Ryan Bailey back on the inside. Taken by Logan Swan.
He'll be a Warrington player next year, Logan Swan.
Here's Sinfield looking for Danny Ward. It opened up, but Withers was there to snuff out the danger. 10 metres from the line with Diskin to Sinfield to Maguire. Maguire to Mathers. Mathers back on the inside. Richie Mathers, though, he's just held up short. Senior at dummy half. With Maguire, he's dropped it backwards. And the Bradford.
That's play on. Withers came up with it. That's play on. No problem. Zero tackle.
That was Logan Swan, actually, John. Here's Joe Vanganar.
Oh, two people with cycle shorts on her.
Reardon in off his wing to help the forwards.
Last year's Harry Sunderland Trophy winner, of course.
Robbie Paul at dummy half. It's gone up the short side to Harris, who's taken by Maguire. He flips it out to Johnson, and no room for Johnson to go as Danny Ward is there to wrap him up.
Well, Harris sucked 3 or 4 men in there and put the ball out, and that's going to leave a space somewhere in the defensive line.
Deacon looking to attack the line, but no way through Ryan Bailey. Here's Radford to Harris. Ball's gone high again. Fielding chasing this, and a super take again from Richard Mathers.
How cool was that?
Chev Walker, the dummy half.
It's a good relieving run from Walker.
Referee getting them back a Big Ten. Here's Mark Calderwood. He'll stick hold and run into Robbie Paul and Joe Vanganar.
Fierce hit from Vanganar.
Vanganar's got up a bit slow. Here's that Papuan superstar, Marcus Bai.
Well, we're 13 minutes in. I think that's normally about the sort of spell that Vanganar does. Indeed, Paul Anderson is warming up.
Ryan Bailey loses his footing. He flips it out the back door though to Diskin. Here's Lawatiti to Senior. And Senior almost through the line.
Wingman.
He was last tackle. Here's Sinfield. And we're going upstairs. Oh, it's a poor kick.
It's come off his shin.
Walker takes the ball. He's trying to fight to get his arms free. No. He's flipped it out, but it's gone in touch. That'll be the turnover. Leeds just need to calm down a bit. Bradford making the first change of the night as Joe Vanganar makes his way to the sideline to be replaced by Paul Anderson.
Former Leeds lad, of course.
He is, but he's not played for weeks, John.
I'm sure he did.
I'm sure he didn't play in the semi-final the other week.
Knock on.
And Leeds have forced an error.
Oh,
super hit.
What a super starting point for a set of 6. Lee Radford's come up with a crass error. Big hit from Dave Ferner, and Radford just let go.
Ball packed down on the 40-metre line on the northern side of the ground. Maguire feeds a scrum. Walker waiting for the pass. He gets it. Oh, they were never onside. Walker's got through him with us, but he's wrapped up by Anderson. Maguire, the dummy half, to Danny Ward.
He doesn't care who he runs into.
Diskin finds Sinfield. Sinfield gets Ferner back on the inside. Dave Ferner, oh, it's at the ground, it's with Ward. Up to Ryan Bailey. And good meters from Ryan Bailey. We're inside the Bradford red zone with Matt Diskin. Matt Diskin still going. Matt Diskin scored! Leeds are in! Matt Diskin through the dummies everywhere, and Leeds are in for the first try of the night. 15 minutes on the clock. How good was that?
Don't ask me, because I don't know. Oh, Matthew Diskin, he's had a wow of a year. Oh, he backed himself all the way. Tremendous try. Oh.
Matt Diskin voted Leeds Rhinos Player of the Year this year as well.
Oh, deservedly so. If he's not playing for Great Britain in a few weeks' time, then I'm a Dutchman. He's the best hooker in this competition, without a doubt. Oh, look at that. Picks up, good, quick, clean play of the ball. And he backed himself all the way.
He just run straight through Jamie Peacock.
That's fantastic. That is a super hooker's try. Sensational.
It's going to be the skipper, Kevin Sinfield, to try and tag on the extras. This will be goal number 150 of the season for Kevin Sinfield.
You're loving that stat sheet, aren't you?
Yeah. And here is Sinfield for goal 150.
No
Flags are up, no dramas. We've got 17 minutes on the clock. It's Leeds Rhinos 8, Bradford Bulls 4.
I'd take full time now if it were offered.
Well, I think everybody would. There's still 60 minutes plus to go. Our stats tonight, courtesy of our good friend Mr. Phil Daly, who sat right here in front of us. As Paul Deacon gets us back underway, kick is deep, Dave Ferner is under it. He will come inside to Chris McKenna. McKenna gets back.
And McKenna was outstanding last week, but he's been quite quiet so far.
Here's the big man, Ali Lawatiti, the Michael Jordan of Rugby League, super run.
Oh yeah, dead set superstar.
Here's Dave Ferner, another good run. We're just over the 30-metre line with Matt Diskin. We're going up the short side with Keith Senior. I've just noticed Jamie Peacock is marking Senior.
Yeah, it's man for man. And Harris is looking after Maguire as well. Last tackle here.
Diskin finds Maguire. We're going too wide to Sinfield. Sinfield puts the ball high.
He's turned Leslie.
Binacolo's under it. And he's got it inside to Withers, but nowhere for Withers to go as Danny Maguire wraps him up. About on the 10-metre line. Inside to Stuart Reardon. Be interesting to see what the possession stats are at this time, to be honest. As Paul Anderson with his first hit up of the night.
I think possession's been quite even, but territory-wise, I think Leeds are definitely on top.
Oh,
that's a good hit.
On Paul Johnson. I think it's Matt
Diskin
Diskin.
in there, and Diskin.
Here's Shontaine Harpy.
He had a good game 2 weeks ago.
Quick
Good
play of the
pick-up.
ball from Robbie Paul, almost through Ferner. Ball wide to Logan Swan. Swan looks to get the arms free, and that's a power play. Last tackle turnover.
I didn't realise it was the last, but good quick play of the balls like that, and Robbie Paul's going to have a field there.
Here's Sinfield.
He did 2 weeks ago. He's threatening to do so again.
Here's Marcus Bye. Cuts across field. We're dead set on halfway with Danny Maguire to Dave Ferner to Ali Lawatiti. Leeds looking to make a change. Diskin to Maguire to Danny Ward, and it's Dave Ferner who comes off, and here's Big Willie. We're with Richie Mathers. Mathers looking to dance. Oh, the arm was free, just couldn't get the ball out.
Last one.
Up the short side with Maguire, little chip
nice.
over the top. Good chase.
What a kick. I tell you what, Maguire started like an absolute house on fire at the moment. The kicking game's superb so far.
Super chase from Mark Calderwood, forcing Leslie Vinacolo over the dead ball line.
Yeah, like I say, Calderwood, he's got pace to burn. Let them worry about him. And I think that's the philosophy for today.
Deacon, Bradford's third goal line dropout.
Not the best.
Here's Big Willie, and Big Willie's going to run back. Big roar from the Leeds crowd. Bounces off Fielden and gets back to the 30-metre line. Sinfield operating quite a bit at dummy half at the moment, makes 10 metres, Leeds in the Bradford red zone again. We're coming up to quarter time here at Old Trafford. Here's Maguire, gets Senior back on the inside.
Quarter time, you say. I could do with it being full time. I don't think.
Here's Mathers. Mathers goes on his own and finds Sinfield. Oh, it's on the ground to Walker. Walker's going to come back in field. Holds the ball up and gets to the 10-metre line.
Does well to stay in field.
Mark Calderwood finds Willie Poaching. He's going to go hard and straight for the line.
Deary me today.
Calderwood, the dummy half. Oh, he's going nowhere. He's flipped it out the back.
It's Mathers.
It's Mathers. Oh, he's lost it. And that's going to be play on.
Not a bad effort from Richie Mathers there.
I think he lost the ball in contact. No piggybacks here now.
That's got to be the watchword, no penalties.
As Reardon brings the ball out of dummy half. Paul Johnson.
It's good yards.
Again. This atmosphere is fantastic.
Oh, I can hardly hear myself think.
Find a caller in at dummy half. And Matt Diskin wraps him up, nowhere to go. Bradford making a change. Harris looking for the 40-20.
Ain't going to get it. Oh, he might. He has.
Oh, he's batted it in. Marcus By just there.
Oh,
Thought that had hit the line then.
great awareness from Marcus By.
And Marcus By runs into Robbie Paul and he's still going.
Leeds made a change now. Danny Ward off, Barry McDermott back on.
And there's a penalty. Super piggyback.
That's very welcome.
Bradford obviously can't make the change now. Mr. Janssen going for touch. I think there's a problem with the football.
Yeah, Cal Pratt stalking the touchline, trying to get into the game for Bradford, but he's going to have to wait for the restart. That's a good kick.
Super kick from Kevin Sinfield. Leeds will start on the 30-metre line. Maguire with the tap. And here's Barry McDermott, his first touch of the day. He actually missed out in 98, through injury. He was 18th man on that day. Here's Lawatiti. What can the big man do?
Yeah, and I think that being left out that night hurt Barry McDermott, and he really wants to atone.
Sinfield to Richie Mathers. Mathers shows the dummy, but he's held by Shantaine Harpay. We're 10 metres from the Leeds Bradford line. McKenna to Ryan Bailey. He got his first try of the week last week in the win over Wigan. That was
the barge over. Didn't quite work.
Here's the little kick. It's come off a Bradford player back into the hands of Porchin.
That's a high shot, and Ganson's got it.
And he's not given all on. Ruled the Bradford player didn't play at the ball.
Yeah, I think he was right in that. I thought it was a high shot though.
Here's, I think, Stuart Field, and no, it's Jamie Peacock. Thank you, John.
No worries, mate.
Bradford now looking to force the change as Logan Swan brings the ball away.
Yeah, Pratt's installed at dummy half now.
And that's going to be a high tackle, and that's Barry McDermott. Oh, it was Barry McDermott. We'll just have a check on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but no, it's a definite penalty. Nothing more than a penalty, but it's a penalty nonetheless.
Stuart Fielden trying to referee the game.
He's got a future career anyway. No, it doesn't even deserve a talking to. There's nothing in that. It's a high shot, yeah, and it's a penalty, yeah, but there's no point dragging the player out and having a word. It's a penalty, take the penalty, get on with the game.
Well, it's Mr. Janssen and it's a grand final and it's going.
We'll all watch him, shall we, instead of the players?
Yeah. Just like to welcome our viewers on Fox Sports in Australia who are taking these pictures live from Old Trafford here today as well.
A big hello to Max Bretos in the States. Taking this telecast in America.
Bradford final line just over halfway. Here's Pratt with the tap. Bradford looking to spread it wide, but it's back to Anderson. Pulled down just short of the 40-metre line. Pratt from dummy half.
Tell you what, the Leeds defensive line looks like a dog's hind leg at the moment.
Pratt again at dummy half. Here's Fielden.
It's a mile offside.
That was a bit high, but it was round the chest. Anderson's already come off with a shake of the head to be replaced by Rob Parker. That's Radford. Bradford 10 metres from the line. Vinacolo goes on his own. He's got the ball out to Harpay. It's coming back across it this way. Deacon to Jamie Peacock. Leeds defence has slid well. And Senior and Maguire and Porchin there eventually to wrap him up. Last tackle. Pratt up the short side to Johnson.
Forward
give a forward pass.
Forward a mile.
Touchy got that. Last tackle, we're going to turn the ball over to the Rhinos.
The touchman's picked that forward pass like a dirty nose.
Maguire finds Willie Porchin. Lauatiti, the dummy half, he's going to go on his own. Across field. Oh, he juggled it. Oh, what's going on here? Time and a place for the Champagne football, John, and it's not in your own 20.
And not in a grand final after, what, 25 minutes?
Richie Mathers goes from dummy half. Sinfield. Dummies to McDermott. And he's hit by Rob Parker.
Yeah, little pump fake before taking the tackle himself.
McDermott, the dummy half. Kicks coming in. It's going to be fielded by Leslie Vinacolo just outside his 20. Chases up there for Leeds. Finds Withers. And there's a gap
dangerous
for Withers.
Runner.
And Vinacolo again will go from dummy half. And Diskin wraps him up.
Oh, Matthew Diskin.
We're right on halfway. Pratt, the dummy half, to Parker. To be honest, I'm glad Rob Parker and Paul Anderson aren't on at the same time.
Yeah, they both look like Shrek, don't they?
Here's Fielden. Wrapped up by Ryan Bailey. And Chris McKenna.
He looked to be all over the place.
Here's Deacon. Bradford looking to spread the ball with Harris. And Harris has been struck by Senior but bounces out. Harris still going. He's heading towards the touchline, but he's just short. Last tackle. Last tackle, Deacon. Goes crossfield, they're all onside.
No dramas about that.
It's gone up in the air.
Offside.
It's been taken by Vinacolo. Oh, he split the ball out to Withers. It's come back out to Vinacolo.
Passed that off the ground.
It's gone wide to Shantae and Harpy. And Shantae and Harpy's gone in. We're going upstairs.
Will go in the air.
We're going upstairs.
The square will go in the air, but it's no try because I think there was a knock on first and foremost, and after that I think Vinacolo passed it after he'd been tackled.
All eyes on the southwest corner of Old Trafford.
That is a knock on. So Vinacolo's offside there, then he's tackled.
That's a knock on.
He's not. Is it Bradford there?
Oh, he's tackled. He's definitely tackled.
There's no dramas. This is not going to be given. NOTRY. I'll put your house on it.
No, yours is worth more than mine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, mine's in Yorkshire, yours in Lancashire, obviously.
Nervous moments here at Old Trafford.
He's definitely tackled. This can't be a try. There's no way that the Campbell can give this.
It's Barry McDermott with the tackle on Lee Radford. Radford's down.
There the elbow hits the ground.
Yeah, he's down. He's not even looked at the grounding, John.
No,
he's not even NOTRY.
I'm not even making a note in my book.
Here's the decision.
No try.
No try. Penalty defence. He's been ruled as being tackled.
Told you.
Yeah, that penalty's right in front of the post. Yep, he's given it. Tackle. Willie Porchin screaming at the Leeds players. Change for Leeds. Danny Ward coming back. And Ryan Bailey coming onto the pitch. Kevin Sinfield with the touch finder to the southern stand. We'll start just outside the 20.
Michael Withers just took a bit of treatment during that little stoppage as well.
And here's Porchin.
Runs straight at Cal Pratt.
Maguire, the dummy half, finds Barry McDermott, runs into Cal Pratt again. Fielden looking.
That's good defence, that. Oh, that's tops.
Diskin finds Danny Ward. As the noise from the east stand of Old Trafford is all coming from the Leeds fans. Diskin from dummy half.
Oh, uses the offside man as a foil. Very good stuff.
Good run from Diskin. Here's Maguire to Sinfield. They're trying the kick again for Calderwood.
Yes.
And here is Calderwood. But Vinacolo is there to sweep the danger up.
That's the threat having a player like Calderwood in your side provides. This pace. Trying to turn the big man Vinacolo. We know he's slow on the turn. He's like an oil tanker at times. Got to exploit that.
I think that's Jamie Peacock. Yes, it is. Pratt, the dummy half. He'll go on his own.
Well, slow play the ball, but he's made most of it.
Disagreement on who wants to go from dummy half.
Not using the St Helens tactic then?
Yeah, it looked like it. Last tackle. Pratt finds Deacon. Bradford looking to run the ball. Harris puts the kick in. It's going to be down the throat of Marcus Bye. As Bye comes infield and runs through Paul Deacon. Oh yes, Marcus by.
Did Paul Deacon get the registration plate of that bus that just hit him?
Maguire, the dummy half, finds Keith Senior.
Well, I'll tell you what, credit Paul Deacon, he's shown a lot of bounce back ability there.
Right, that's twice now, John. We're just over halfway. Matt Diskin, the dummy half, to Sinfield, to McKenna. Oh, McKenna's gone the wrong way. Leeds had men out there.
Yeah, 3-on-1 out wide.
Maguire looks to go the same way. To Sinfield, to Walker.
Good yards.
Last tackle, Leeds just outside the 20.
Lawatuita retreats to the bench.
Here's Sinfield. We're going high. And it's
fielded in goal.
Oh, it's just too far.
20 restart.
20-metre restart. Bradford looking to get on with it.
Leeds need to get back on side quickly.
And Bradford not organised. As Rob Parker, good tackle from Rob Burrows, just come onto the pitch. Who's he come on for?
Ali Lawatuita.
Just short of the 40-metre line. Deacon at dummy half. Finds Stuart Field and Jamie Peacock.
What a run.
The gap. What a run
by
Jamie
the big man.
Peacock. Good quick play the ball. Leeds are all offside. Harris to Johnson.
What a hit.
Senior, what a hit.
What a hit.
Harris from dummy half finds Deacon to Bradford.
Tell you what, mate, Michael Withers is... No, it's not Michael Withers. Jamie Peacock's really struggling.
Last tackle. Leeds defence all over the place. Here's
Nice
a little
stab.
chip through. Oh, good positioning from Richie Mathers.
You've got to put yourself in the spot to take them sort of balls. What a job Mathers did there.
And a good clearing run from Willie Porchin.
But Jamie Peacock is really struggling, and he's a key man for Bradford.
And Rob Burrow again scoots from dummy half. And a penalty. Oh, that's just what Leeds need. Rob Parker with the stupidity.
Well, you want to see Shrek making those mistakes, his lookalike. But Jamie Peacock, he's all over the place. He's all at 6s and 7s, and he's such a big player for them.
Leeds fans trying to lift their team. Sinfield finds the southern touchline as Bradford look to introduce Jamie Langley. We're right on halfway with Danny Ward. And Ward runs nearly through Harris. And here is Porchin. Runs back into Harris again. Harris has stolen the ball.
2-on-1.
2-on-1. He's given it. Stuart Fielden just got involved.
Take the 2.
Yeston's nearly hard done to, but
Take the 2. It's definite.
falls out and then Fielding gets involved. He's been hard done to there, John, being honest.
I disagree.
Have a look at the screen, mate.
Dead set penalty. Take the 2.
We are taking the 2. Kevin Sinfield. This penalty attempt for Kevin Sinfield is on the 30-metre line. It's about 15 metres in from touch. Kevin, if you're going to miss it, make sure it goes dead.
Make sure it goes dead. That's first and foremost.
John, comments on the game so far?
Well, it's blood and thunder so far, isn't it? You haven't got time to take a breath. These two sides are at each other's throat. Good refereeing from Steve Johnson. I credit him. He's let the game flow so far.
Yeah, we've got back-to-back penalties as well.
No, that's not the reason why, but it helps. Get
Here
over.
is Sinfield.
Get over your beauty. Thank you.
Oh yeah, flags are up. That's good. My watch says 35 minutes. Kevin Sinfield with the penalty. Leeds Rhinos 10. Bradford Bulls 4.
That's tops.
I'll settle for this going into half time.
I'll settle for this at full time.
6 minutes on the clock. As Paul Deacon gets us back underway. Robbie Burrow is under this one. And he finds McKenna. Took the ball standing still.
Well, didn't want to
There's a man down in back play, John. Have a look.
Can't quite see who it is at the moment. Looks like Fielding, actually.
Matt Diskin from dummy half. Super
Fielding.
run from Matt Diskin.
It is Fielding who got up very, very slowly after that one.
Sinfield.
Not
Good
the best
work at
option.
marker.
Not the best option.
Rob Parker. Here's Burrow.
Parker at marker.
Finds Barry McDermott. Last tackle for Leeds.
Touch finder, that's what we need now.
Maguire goes high into midfield. Maguire has got everybody on side. Oh, Michael Withers looked like he was just not under the ball.
It looked slow to react, but he got there and he got there in plenty of time, well ahead of the Leeds chasers.
Here's Bradford to just short of halfway. Leeds don't want to give any penalties away now. Oh, that's a super tackle.
Robbie Burrow.
On Leslie Vinacolo.
And he got back on side.
And the Bradford player losing his footing. Pratt from dummy half to Deacon. Here is Fielden. No room at the end for Fielden with Willie Porchin and Barry McDermott. Last tackle. Pratt finds Deacon on the floor this time. Richie Mathers.
Oh, well
kicks
played.
it into
Well
touch.
played, Richie Mathers. Oh, we're here at Old Trafford. I'll tell you what, that would have gone out to shame in a Man United game. That fantastic stuff. But Bradford rather in a great position to start this set. 18 yards out.
I'd have rather he kicked it dead in goal rather than the Bradford have got a set of 6 on our line now. Scrum feeds. Referee Gunson not happy.
Don't worry about it. Stop.
We're from the scrum with Harris and Sinfield out of the low. He flips it to Johnson. Good tackle, Danny Maguire.
Oh, yes. A ward over the
Big
top.
test of the Leeds defence just before half time. Here's Jamie Langley. Ridiculous haircut, Jamie.
They're up there in the bad haircut.
Reardon looks to
he
go on his
opened
own.
up.
Oh, Keith Senior.
Spotted the danger early, Keith Senior.
Johnson finds Pratt. Finds Harris. Oh, Danny Ward, good hit.
He's been putting hits in like that all year.
Pratt from dummy half finds Deacon. Deacon.
Forwards!
Oh, the Leeds defence. Ball's come out. Ganson has given last tackle. Bradford players screaming for all. Another 6. Here's Pratt. Pratt goes high.
It's gone.
And he's going to go dead. And Marcus By catches the ball. We're coming back out to the 20. Barry McDermott struggling. Mark Calderwood. This is play on. Makes 10 metres.
There's no time to take a breath, is there?
There isn't. Richie Mathers. Oh, good work from Marker again by Rob Parker. That's the second time.
This is one of the all-time great grand finals. This is
3 minutes on the clock. Danny Ward. Oh, he's crunchy by Cal Pratt. Rob Burrow finds Barry McDermott to Maguire. Maguire! Oh, almost through the gap. Gets to halfway.
Danny Maguire. You give him an inch.
Rob Burrow
scoots
scoots up the short side to McKenna. This is last tackle. Repeat set. Will do for Leeds here. Maguire goes crossfield and high. Paul Johnson underneath this. Oh, and it's been knocked on by Willie Porchin.
Yeah.
And that'll be a turnover.
Danny Maguire there, nearly away. You give him an inch, he'll take a foot, and what's more, you've not got a leg to stand on.
As Justin Harris goes from dummy half. Cops one for his troubles from Barry McDermott. Stuart Reardon. Vinacolo's infield.
Going nowhere, though.
Going nowhere. Round in circles.
He can do that all night for me.
Pratt the dummy half. To Bradford.
Good tackle. Willie Porchin.
Or is that Withers? No, it's Bradford. Here's Pratt. Deacon puts a little kick through into the corner.
Leave it.
And that's gone over the sideline. That'll do, John. 1 minute 40 on the clock.
Still time for 2 more sets of 6.
This is up the jumper time. Good
Absolutely.
kick.
One out and put it in touch.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying this. First grand final I've been to since '98.
First grand final I've been to. I didn't make it in '98.
All right. I know you're enjoying the Old Trafford experience.
My heart is going to give out.
Marcus By gets to the 30-metre line. Oh, that could have been a penalty. Maguire to Porchin. Oh, back on the end. Oh, he's just slipped. There was a gap for Kevin Sinfield.
No time to audition for P.T. Barnums, though, is it?
We're in the last 45 seconds of the first half. Keith Senior will go on his own.
Kick on the end of this has got to go into touch.
What about a field goal?
Maybe. Why not? Take
Danny
a 7-point lead.
To Rob Burrow. He's put the kick in. He's turned Vinacolo. And Burrow's there to put everybody on side. And Calderwood, he's had a good half so far.
He's such a potent weapon.
As Deacon goes from dummy half.
I'll tell you what, Bradford lost their way when Robbie Paul was withdrawn. He was having fun at dummy half.
As Paul Johnson.
Good tackle.
Danny Maguire. And Big Willie. 7 seconds. Countdowns on from the crowd in the east stand as Stuart Reading gets just over the 30-metre line. And that's half-time here at Old Trafford. Leeds Rhinos 10, Bradford Bulls 4. Your thoughts, John, please.
Wow. Matthew Diskey's had a wow of a half. Bradford weren't on top early doors, but I think when Robbie Paul got withdrawn, I think that was a key moment. He was having an awful lot of fun, an awful lot of space at dummy half, and when Campark came on, they were missing that, and Leeds took advantage.
Half-time here at Old Trafford. Leeds Rhinos 10, Bradford Bulls 4. We'll be back with the second half shortly. Welcome back to Old Trafford. Second half about to get underway. The Rhinos leading by 10 points to 4. John, I've been downstairs at half time and had a look at a couple of things on Sky. Leslie Vinacolo with a big ice pack on his shoulder. Michael Withers getting treatment. Paul Anderson looking a bit whatever.
Yeah, Anderson didn't look great when he came off. He was only on the field a short time. Interesting thing to note here, Robbie Paul is going to start the second half, and he's been the cause of most Leeds problems in the first 40. Can he exert his influence in the second? We're 40 minutes away from knowing the league champions.
Leeds have made a change as well. Barry McDermott's been withdrawn.
Danny Ward back on.
Brian Bailey, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Time on from Mr. Ganson. We're 40 minutes away from crowning the champions as we get the second half underway, and Yestin Harris fields the kick from Sinfield. Robbie Paul, the dummy half, finds Deacon. Oh, a big hit from Chev Walker on Radford.
Again, discipline has to be the watchword.
Here's Rob Parker.
Defence.
Robbie Paul again looking to scoop from dummy half. Leeds have got to be careful about that, haven't they?
They need to watch him. He's been clearly their most dangerous player.
Now Michael Withers has gone off. Just said I'd seen him receiving treatment at half-time. That's a big blow for Bradford.
That's
Deacon.
Such a good player. Good harassment there from Sinfield.
As Marcus By fields the ball on his own 10. Good chase from the Bulls.
I'm not sure my nerves can take this.
Mathers. Right, what have Bradford done? They've put Cal Pratt out to the wing and they've put Stuart Reardon to full-back.
Yeah, it makes sense that. I mean, Pratt's an experienced wingman. Reardon won the Irish Sunderland Trophy as full-back last year. Makes sense. Good
Ryan
ball.
Bailey gets to halfway. Is it worth trying to expose Cal Pratt now, though?
Well,
he's dodgy under the high ball, we know that.
We all remember Ewood Park a couple of years ago against the Kiwis.
Danny Maguire going nowhere.
Henry Farfeely had a field day down his wing that night.
Last tackle, it's Sinfield. Out to Ryan Bailey.
Didn't want to come to Ryan
Bailey's
Bailey.
put the kick
forward kicking for.
And it's Vinacolo who's under it. On half a gap. Oh, and Vinacolo's found a gap.
I'll tell you what,
Kevin Sinfield and Mark Calderwood. Oh, he's given the penalty.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. Just looking at the big screen, Michael Withers in the dressing room is in floods of tears. He's not going to be coming back.
First penalty of the half to Bradford. Deacon finds touch.
Good kick.
Just inside the 40-metre line.
Great starting point.
Robbie Paul to Deacon. Oh, and he's given another penalty. Well, he gave Leeds back-to-back penalties near the end of the first half. He's giving Bradford back-to-back penalties at the start of the second half.
No, he's not.
And Bradford are going to run it.
Looked like he'd signalled to take the two for a minute, but no.
Big test of the Leeds defence.
Oh, huge.
Robbie Paul to Deacon to Harris to Reardon. Oh, that's a poor ball. And Carl Pratt has scragged down.
Oh, well scragged.
By Danny Maguire.
I think he had license to have a second go at that. I don't think Carl Pratt's dancing around on the floor was to any avail.
As Jamie Langley goes up the short side. It's inside to Harris, to Fielden. Good tackle low down from McKenna. Richie Mathers screaming at the Leeds defence. Robbie Paul from dummy half finds Logan Swan.
Good ball.
It slips up to Radford. Radford back to Rob Parker. And Parker is held by Senior and Maguire. Up the short side with Johnson. And Danny Ward there to snuff the danger out. Bradford meters short of the Leeds line with Harris and Deacon. Long ball to Swan, they've got a man over. Shante and Harpy, and Bradford are in for the first try of the second half. That's a carbon copy of the scores from Headingley a couple of weeks ago. 4 minutes gone in the second half, and Bradford are back in it.
Simple numbers game out wide, back-to-back penalties laid the position for Bradford. Spread it one way, switched it back the other, and it was 3 on 2. Draw and pass, show the ball, dummy inside. Good try from Shante and Happy. Game on. And discipline is the key. There's 2 silly penalties back to back, and Bradford scored.
We said that, didn't we? Just after half time.
Absolutely. Deacon to square it then.
It is going to be Paul Deacon to attempt to square the game up. It's not what Leeds needed, that though, is it?
Oh no, definitely not. But made a rod for their own backs with silly penalties.
And here is Paul Deacon on the southern touchline. Kicks on its way. It's drifting wide.
Yeah,
it's drifting wide. It's gone wide. Leeds still in front by 10 points to 8.
I'll take this at full time as well. Then again, I'd have taken 1-0 at the start if you'd asked me.
Need to get the composure back now though, Leeds, don't they?
Next score is absolutely crucial.
Kevin Sinfield and Steve Ganson ironing a couple of difficulties out. As Jamie Peacock looks to return for Bradford. Kicks on its way. And Harris is underneath it. He finds Fielden. And Fielden met by McKenna and Walker.
They're making good yards at the moment, Bradford.
Robbie Paul finds Rob Parker. Stood still when he took that though.
He's dropped it.
He's lost it.
Oh, he'll come back for the first one.
It's going to be a scrum down. Richie Mathers.
Look at Mathers. He's run about 40 yards to give out the back slaps there.
Chris McKenna with the hit.
Oh, his enthusiasm really shines through, does Richie Mathers.
That's a big turnover though.
Oh, is it ever? Second tackle, that's criminal.
Rob Burrow packing it loose forward. Finds Sinfield to Senior back on the inside. Leeds just outside the Bradford 20. Burrow's in at dummy half. Finds Willie Porchin. And Porchin takes the tackle.
Change made by Leeds. Jamie Jones Buchanan's on. Chris McKenna takes a breather.
Danny Ward to Maguire. And the juggling skills were out there again. Lawatiti at dummy half. No, Matt Diskin brushes him away and goes to Ryan Bailey.
Looks a bit forward.
It's held 2 metres from the Bradford line. Matt Diskin puts the little kick in. And
Reardon shuffled it dead.
Shuffles it dead. It's going to be a goal line dropout. Back-to-back sets for Leeds.
Well, I thought a 1 pointer might have been an option there.
To be honest, John, it's not really an option when you're 2 points in front. It's an option
it's
when
always an option.
It is. I understand that, but it's always an option when you're 6, 12 or 18 points in front.
True.
Deacon, goal line dropout. It's right along the floor, but it's going to get to halfway. And Rob Burrow finds Jamie Jones Buchanan, his first hit up of the day. Sinfield, the dummy half. Oh, dummied and almost got through Langley. Maguire quick play the ball to Danny Ward.
They're never square. They are never square.
Leeds back in the red zone again with Maguire to Senior. Keith Senior is held about 8 metres short. Poaching at dummy half to Maguire to Rob Burrow. Rob Burrow finds Matt Diskin, who comes back on the inside. Leeds Rhinos try scorer so far tonight. Last tackle. Danny Ward from dummy half finds Poaching to Marcus Bye. On Leeds running the power play, but Carl Pratt out on that wing is there to bring Bye down. Bradford will start deep in their own quarter though. Oh, that was a bit late. Here's Jamie Peacock. And Fielden.
It's a good run from Fielden.
It's a good tackle from Jamie Jones Buchanan and Rob Burrow up the short side with Logan Swan. Sinfield in with the tackle. Pratt still operating in at dummy half. Deacon looking for the 40-20. And Mathers is there to field the ball on the full. Oh!
Tell me how good Richie Mathers is.
It's a bit high from Logan Swan, and Shantaine was a bit late. Mark Calderwood running across field.
Takes the pressure forwards. It's good stuff from Calderwood.
Gets to halfway. Disc in the dummy half. Finds Willie Poaching. Poaching trying to go under Fielden. Disc in the dummy half. Finds Ryan Bailey. Oh, that's an attempt at a big hit, but Bailey's still good.
Good yards.
Logan Swan's in no man's land.
Oh, he's all over the place.
Shots.
Hey, there he goes. He falls over.
To Calderwood.
Space.
Oh, Calderwood's knocked it on. Oh, that's a chance gone begging. Logan Swan's in no man's land at the moment.
Oh, he's on his holidays at the moment. You can almost see the birds sort of flying around his head. That was a great opportunity for Leeds, and just couldn't round the ball in there at the death.
Ryan Bailey's also down.
But the game, as far as Leeds are concerned, the game's being played in the right part of the field at the moment.
We'll pack a scrum down about 12 metres from the Bradford line. In front of all the Leeds fans. Magnificent turnout from the Leeds fans tonight, John. I just do want to say that.
Oh, well, we've seen tickets exchanging hands for ridiculous money on eBay all week.
And here's Harris.
Folk just don't want to miss out on this, the biggest of big occasions.
Johnson goes from dummy half. Tackled by Poaching and Lawatiti. Robbie Paul into Jamie Peacock. Paul again the dummy half to Deacon. Deacon to Langley.
Into the forward pass.
Looks alright to me, John. Robbie Paul, it's a good quick play the ball as Paul scoots out from dummy half, running across field, and it's by Johnson. And Johnson has got the ball back inside to Pratt, and good cover defence from Burrow and Poaching.
There was space out there.
Paul to Harris to Deacon. There's room here with Logan Swan, and Swan puts the kick in, and it's come back and it's in the hands of Logan Swan. Nothing
kicked. The referee's given the knock on.
Marcus Bye's been smashed.
The whistle had already gone. Jansen's given the knock on against Shantaine Happe, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a turnover, no advantage. Danger signs there for Leeds, John.
Oh, without a doubt. There was space out on the far side from where we are, and cut back across, and Logan Swan, a nice little kick there from the back rower.
Jamie Jones Buchanan bringing the ball away. Disking at dummy half to Lawatiti. Somebody flew out of the line there in an attempt to get Lawatiti down. It was Fielden. Diskin. Oh, Fielden's never square, John.
Never square. He's a dedicated follower of fashion. He's never square.
Ryan Bailey gets to just over the 40-metre line.
Still
Mathers
pumping
in
them
at dummy
legs.
half. Finds Maguire. Maguire looking for options. Maguire dances inside. Is held by Rob
Good
Parker.
shot. Oh, great shot there from Rob Parker.
Last tackle. Sinfield puts the kick into space, and it's turned Reardon. Where's the Leeds chase? Reardon's fielded.
I'm surprised he fielded that. I thought he'd let it run dead.
Super tackle, Jamie Jones Buchanan. Fielden's not even got to the 10-metre line. Bradford bringing the ball away with Viner Corlow.
Oh, bounces Walker
held
off.
him up, and Burrow and Calderwood finish him off.
Who said Rob Burrow can't defend?
Who said Mark Calderwood can't defend? As Shantae
It weren't me.
sweeps from dummy half. Final
Good quick play the ball.
Runs into Lauatiti.
He's dropped it. Logan Swan's dropped it.
Swan's dropped it. And he's given the knock on.
Yep.
Lauatiti with a hit.
And here come the back slaps again from Richard Mathers. But I'm absolutely mystified. That ball was going end over end. It was heading for the dead ball line. And Reardon chose to pick it up and run it back into play. Surely if he'd let that go, that was a 20-metre restart.
Robbie Paul trying to referee the game there at the moment. Referee's called time off. There's no ball, that's why.
As Justin Harris shows off the football skills.
As Rob Burrow goes from the scrum and he's held by Langley.
Looked a little high from Langley on the little man.
Sinfield, the dummy half, finds Richie Mathers. Poaching at dummy half. Here's Maguire again to Lauatiti. Anything special from the big man? We're in the red zone. Disc in the dummy half to Sinfield. Sinfield!
Oh, it opened up momentarily.
Nearly found the gap. Diskin, another try from him would be perfect. Maguire out wide to Willie Poaching. Poaching dabs a little kick through.
He's going to be held in goal, Carl. Another dropout, another repeat set. The pressure is building.
Bradford looking to make a change. Bradford comes back, and Logan Swan, who was in cuckoo land 5 minutes ago, has been taken off.
I don't know where Logan Swan was 5 minutes ago, but it definitely wasn't Old Trafford on 16th of October 2004.
Leeds fans raising the roof of Old Trafford. It's going to be a goal line dropout. Paul Deacon.
Fantastic.
It's better this time.
That's a good one, that.
It's to halfway where it's fielded by Rob Burrow, who comes inside to Jamie Jones Buchanan. And Buchanan runs into Rob Parker.
Good defence.
Maguire, the dummy half, to Ryan Bailey. Leeds 25 metres from the Bradford line.
Once again,
with Mathers to Burrow.
Playing the game in the right area.
Sinfield to Walker. And Chev Walker took his eyes off the football.
Yeah, had a little look at the defence. But even on defence, Leeds are playing the ball game in the right areas of the park. They're saying to Bradford, if you want to score, you've got to run 70 metres to do so.
25 minutes left on the clock.
I'm not sure my heart's going to last.
Bradford 8, Leeds 10. Deacon feeds the scrum and finds Harris. And Sinfield up quickly.
Good defence.
Deacon, the dummy half, to Reardon. Deacon again finds.
Oh, big hit, Willie Poaching.
I think it was Peacock.
It was Peacock, yeah. Forward
There's
pass.
Bradford.
As Vangader's looking back to get.
Robbie Paul looking to attack from dummy half
forwards.
Again. Fielden hits the ball at pace. Last tackle. Deacon. Under pressure from Jamie Jones Buchanan. Oh, super take from Mathers. Under huge pressure from Stuart Fielden.
Was it ever in doubt? I don't think
Marcus
so.
Bye from dummy half runs at Paul Deacon again.
Surely that's held as soon as Calderwood lends his way to the tackle.
Sinfield finds Chev Walker.
Hint of a high shot.
From Robbie Paul. Maguire to Robbie Burrow. What can the little man do here? Looks to straighten up. Maguire. Oh, Maguire's got the ball out to Mathers. Mathers with Reardon to beat.
He's a quality defender, is Stuart Reardon. Nowhere around.
Last tackle.
Time.
Maguire puts the kick in for Calderwood. Calderwood steaming through. Oh, and
great
Harris
defensive
just gets
work.
there.
Oh, yes, did Harris. Where did he come from?
Oh, he saved.
That's super stuff. He saved a certain 6 points.
And he smashed into the advertising audience afterwards as well.
Bit of a crunchy moment. But, what work from the pseudo Welshman.
Only just. You can only hear the Leeds fans at the moment.
Well, no one's told the Bradford fans to sing yet, so. Not the best drop out again.
It's going to land in the hands of Walker, and Chev Walker gets back to about 25 metres from the line. Bad play of the ball. It's with Jamie Jones Buchanan. He's hit by Langley inside the Bradford red zone again. Diskin finds Rob Burrow, gets to Lauatiti, to Maguire.
It's gone backwards. It's gone backwards. I think he's got that wrong. I thought Lauatiti had dropped it back towards his own try line there. I think that's a very harsh call. And it's turned into a penalty for backtrack.
It's a fair call, that. That's stupidity from Leeds, though.
Yeah, you don't... Some penalties you can commit accidentally. Offside, for example, high shot can creep up. You don't give away penalties for descent by accident.
Here's Big Joe Vangenaar. Robbie Paul finds Fielden, gets to just short of halfway. Robbie Paul to Deacon, to Harris, finds Peacock back on the inside. He's wrapped up by Senior and Poaching.
It's a big set, this one.
Harris goes up the short side, looking for the gap, but Maguire and Lauatiti are there. Here's Bradford, had to check to take the ball. It's last tackle. What's this going to be? Knock on.
Knock on, last tackle turnover.
And he's thrown the ball away.
It's going to turn into a penalty
and it has done.
Bradford threw the ball away in disgust. And that's silly. As Dave Fern is looking to get back in the game now.
Probably be for either Rob Burrow or Willie Poaching.
I'd say Rob Burrow.
And we'll start right on halfway. With Diskin to Lauatiti.
Well, it's Kevin Sinfield.
It's Kevin Sinfield who's come on.
That's a strange interchange.
Diskin to Jamie Jones Buchanan.
Unless Sinfield's carrying a knock.
Diskin. Here is Ferner back on the pitch.
Good tackle. I do think though, a 1 pointer at the end of this set might
with Maguire to Poaching. Poaching flips the ball to Mathers. Oh, Mathers almost found daylight, just short of the 20-metre line. Maguire from dummy half puts the little kick in. Oh, it's a bad kick, and it's easily taken by Deacon.
Amusing.
Oh, that's a big hit from Danny Maguire. Let him up, Danny. Jamie Langley from dummy half. There was only one marker. Here's Leslie Vinacolo. And Walker smashes into Vinacolo.
That's got the crowd on the feet. What a hit!
Harpe runs into Jamie Jones Buchanan. Big defence from Leeds. Don't spoil it, Leeds, with a penalty. Deacon. They're trying to spread it wide with Harris to Carl Pratt. And Pratt spins back in field. And falls at the feet of Lauatiti. That's very popular with the Leeds fans. And here's Deacon with the kick, put under pressure. No one at home. Mathers to field.
He's got
about 15 metres from his own line. And Mathers.
It's a good kick return, that.
Senior in a dummy half. He's going to give a knock on.
Yep. And Richard Mathers is not a happy bunny.
We're just going to have a look on the screen.
Well, Johnson's
He's just lost it. He's just lost it, John.
McKenna's looking to get back in.
Bradford with a big chance. Paul at the base of the scrum. Oh, that's a big hit. That needed to be a big hit as well, as Paul was looking for the return pass. Here's Jamie Peacock.
This is a glorious opportunity for Bradford.
Robbie Paul finds Deacon. Bradford 10 metres from the Leeds line with Vagana. Vagana has flipped it back out to Reardon. Reardon still going Stuart Reardon.
Trying to engineer the numbers, but it was never on.
Good tackle from Burrow and Walker. Here's Vanganar again, looking to offload. Vanganar still going. Vanganar still going. Oh, and the Leeds defence gang up.
This is it, last one.
Robbie Paul finds Harris. Long ball to Pratt. Oh, and he's dropped it. And Leeds escape.
Oh, they've picked up from the community chest and got a card that says "Get out of jail free." Oh, that's a dead set shocker from Carl
Here's
Pratt.
Marcus By going up the northern touchline. Lauatiti will also go from dummy half. Quick play, the ball's good. It is to Senior. He'll go himself. Flips the ball to Ferner. And Ferner will straighten it up.
I'm not sure I can set this, mate.
Matt Diskin. Here's Ryan Bailey. He's been a powerhouse for the Leeds pack today. Diskin up the short side. They've got numbers here. Oh, that's the call.
It's a knock-on. It's a knock-on.
He's not giving it. That's play on.
It travelled towards the Bradford line.
We'll take what we get, John.
Oh yeah,
Last
without a
tackle.
doubt, but I think he's got
It's
it wrong.
with Maguire, and Maguire will kick into space and hopefully turn Carl Pratt. It has turned Carl Pratt. Chase is good. McKenna leading the charge, and Pratt falls at the feet of Danny Maguire.
Would have made a fortune selling studs once more. Willie Porchin leaves the fray.
Who's come on, John? I haven't seen
Just
it.
trying to have a look.
Deacon finds Jamie Langley. Finacolo into dummy half. Taken by Jamie Jones Buchanan, and Finacolo's lost that. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jamie Jones Buchanan, what a hit.
I'm seriously not sure that I can take this for another 15 minutes.
I can, I'm still calm.
Well, you're off to hospital tomorrow anyway.
I'm in hospital Monday, John.
Monday, sorry. I'm getting my days mixed up. Then again, I woke up this morning and felt it was Friday. I was ready to set off to work.
Ferner finds Maguire to Senior. Senior with Johnson in front of him. Maguire finds Marcus By. Marcus By's only going in one direction, and that's straight.
I tell you, the 1 point is an option.
By a little slow to his feet. Diskin to Rob Burrow. Finds Ferner. Diskin finds Maguire. Dummies. And still going Danny Maguire. Danny Maguire has got the ball out to Diskin. He's dumped it back. Matt Diskin. He's got it. Oh, and it's landed in the hands of Deacon.
Yeah,
another chance gone. Here's Shantae Harpy. Taken by Mathers. No fullback at the moment. Deacon to Radford. Joe Vanganar struggling to the sideline to be replaced by Stuart Fielden. Here's Stuart Reardon. Bradford are up to halfway. It's with Harris. Harris looking to attack the line. Last tackle. It's with Deacon. Deacon's gonna, and Richie Mathers is there again. And Mathers has gone up the chart side, but Fielden is there to cover him.
Yeah, he sat up like a tin soldier for Richard Mathers. Fielden showed him the outside.
From dummy half, will go in field and just settles play down. Burrow in at dummy half, finds Chris McKenna, and McKenna will go straight and get to just short of the 40. Burrow to Dave Ferner, to Marcus By. Marcus By gets to halfway. It's Kevin Sinfield to sneak back on while we've not been looking. Last tackle, good kick needed. It's with Danny Maguire. Danny Maguire goes high in the direction of Vinacolo. And Vinacolo is immediately wrapped up, but gets out of the challenge.
The best tackler in there was Paul Deacon.
And Ryan Bailey just comes in to add a bit of weight at the end. Deacon finds Reardon. Here's Robbie Paul.
Well, he nearly played that.
Deacon, oh, that's a big error. And we'll take the knock on. Oh, Carl Pratt and who's that? Paul Johnson or Fielden got in each other's way, and it's caused an horrendous error.
Oh, this is hell. This is absolute hell.
Man of the match voting going on around us at the moment. There's 12 minutes left. Who would you go for if you had to pick it now?
At the moment, I'm not sure. I'd probably say Matt Diskin.
Oh, what's going on here? Ball's on the ground, it's with Walker.
Well, if Bradford win it, it will be because of Robbie Paul. While ever he's out there, they've got more than an even chance.
Jamie Jones Buchanan. Is this Leeds' moment?
I tell you, they won it. It's an option.
Rob Burrow to Sinfield. Oh, McKenna's lost his footing. Here's Rob Burrow to Lawatiti. Lawatiti to Senior, to Marcus Bai! And Marcus Bai's just short. Oh, he's dropped the ball back in field.
Tried to dump it back inside to stop.
And it's back with Stuart Reardon.
Well mopped up from Reardon.
Bradford with Rob Parker.
Once again, Leeds playing the ball game in the right areas of the field.
Just want no silly penalties here.
Absolutely.
Logan Swan's back out.
I don't know how he managed to get back on. He looked in Disneyland a few minutes ago.
Forced back in the tackle. Robbie Paul finds Harris. Harris gets the ball to Rob Parker. He's going nowhere. Bradford are only at the 20-metre line at the moment. And here is Jamie Peacock.
Parker's struggling.
Fourth tackle. Robbie Paul finds Deacon. Deacon, no options, no runners.
And that's the main kicker who's going to play it on the last.
Justin Harris is in there now. It's found Harris. And Harris looks to try and get round the back of Marcus Bai, but it's straight down his throat. And Marcus Bai. Oh, the Bradford players set himself for that. They knew what he was going to do. Just over halfway. It's with Senior. Mathers from dummy half. Richie Mathers! Oh, I almost found daylight. Rob Burrow at dummy half. Finds Kevin Sinfield. Sinfield across the line, looking for the gap. Rob Burrow scoots from dummy half. There's options here with Maguire. Maguire can't get the big can. To McKenna. Chris McKenna. He's dropped it. And it's Carl Pratt who's recovered it.
Panic football.
I think he just had the ball jarred out. Harris goes from dummy half. We're in the right area of the field again though, John.
Like I've been saying for a while, yeah. Porting looks to get back in.
Here's Peacock. Leeds, of course, can't make the change while they're on defence. Here's Logan Swan. And that's Rob Burrow downstairs. Robbie Paul will scoop from dummy half.
Again.
Danger, danger.
High voltage.
And Jamie Jones Buchanan's there to clear the danger.
Inside the last 10 now.
These Bradford players are out on their feet. Paul Johnson will go from dummy half. Last tackle.
Robbie Paul hasn't moved since taking that last tackle.
Harris to Deacon. Deacon goes high.
He goes high, but it's not giving them much chance.
Oh,
what
yeah,
a take.
Mark Calderwood.
What a
Super take from Mark Calderwood.
That's going on the highlights video.
And here's Mathers. Mathers looks in field, looking to get round field, and then Robbie Paul.
Porting's on, McKenna's coming away.
Mark Calderwood gets in field to give his forwards a lift. Comes back towards centre field, pops it back out to Marcus Bai. Oh, there's no need for that. Rob Burrow finds Keith Senior. Rob Burrow to Sinfield. Sinfield puts
nice
a little
stop.
kick in. Mark Calderwood
nice
streaming forward. And Reardon is there, and Calderwood tried to steal the ball. There's nobody there at the play of the ball.
Wesley Calderwood goes in Calderwood's way.
And he's mopped up by Calderwood. Big cheer from the Leeds fans. Here's Deacon. We don't want to give a penalty away. Nowhere for Peacock to go.
Get back, Leeds.
Deacon finds Bradford. Bradford looked dead on the feet. Oh, he's spun out, but Bailey recovers. Harris at dummy half. Finds Deacon. Deacon has found the shot. Deacon's away. Paul Deacon. Calderwood tried to shoulder him to Vinacolo. Vinacolo taken by Walker. It's last tackle. Nothing silly. Deacon finds Harris. Harris puts the kick across field in the direction of Marcus Bye. And the pop with
pressure on the second one! Broken field play!
Marcus Bye's made a break. Nothing silly, Marcus, that'll do. Quick, play the ball. Danny Maguire's in at dummy half.
Bradford defenders nowhere!
Where's the penalty? Danny Maguire finds Rob Burrow. Burrow looking to attack the line. Scoots back inside, but that's a good tackle from Rob Parker.
I'll tell you what, there's 26 tired people on that field.
Maguire finds Sinfield. Sinfield dummies to Jamie Jones. Buchanan almost finds daylight. Bailey to Walker. Walker.
Deary me.
The moon came out then.
I saw the whole of the moon.
Sinfield, crossfield kick.
Not the best.
It's not the best. Senior.
Back.
It's bounced, and that's a knock on. And this is going to be Leeds ball. This is going to be Leeds ball.
Well, we'll see what the touchers has to say, but...
Oh, he's given a turnover. Oh, he's got that wrong.
I don't think he has. I think that came off Keith
Well,
Senior.
it has come off Keith Senior. Time off from the official.
Oh, dearie
We're
me
back
today.
underway.
How are the nerves, mate?
They're all right. Jamie Peacock bringing the ball away.
They're in shreds.
Bradford looking to attack. Oh! That's a dead set shocker of an error. Oh, the Leeds fans love that. I love that. And you love that, John. We're going to scrum down on the 20.
This is
6 minutes left on
6
the
minutes
clock.
to win it. Oh, dearie me. Who'd be a rugby league fan? I love this game, but I'm dead set shocking. Gonna die in a minute.
Dave Furner goes from the base of the scrum. Dave Furner gets to the 10-metre line. Danny Maguire. Danny Maguire finds Senior. Oh, he's popped it out. To the... Yes! It's scored! It's scored! 5 minutes left. That's Danny Maguire. Leeds have scored. Oh yes, is that the grand final for Leeds? Oh, John, run us through that.
Oh, dearie me. Well, all from the result of the knock-on from Robbie Paul. Oh, tremendous stuff. Maguire, you can't give him an inch.
It was Willie Porter with the pass, John.
Oh, I don't care. I do not care.
Oh, there's about 15,000 Leeds fans just gone mental. Kevin Sinfield, the grand final trophy is in your hands. If you put these 2 points over, Leeds fans are
Sinfield
ecstatic.
to win it.
Pressure is told at the end of the day, John. John, the pressure's told. John, the pressure's told at the end of the day. Leeds have just had so much football.
It had to. They starved Bradford at possession for so long. Played the game in Bradford's 20-metre area. Starved them at possession. Keep them well away
this
from
is
the line.
the biggest
And
kick
Sinfield-
of the season so
Come on,
far.
Kevin. Come on, Kevin.
Come on, Kevin. Here it comes. He's kicked it. Oh, there's not long left. There's about, 4 minutes left. And Leeds Rhinos lead by 16 points to 8.
That's the grand final.
That's the grand final, John. It's coming home.
Stick a fork in this one.
It's
It's
done.
not a knock-on.
Play on. Rob Burrow with the ball. 3 minutes 30 seconds left on the clock. Kevin Sinfield to Jamie Jones Buchanan. Richie Mathers, he'll go from dummy half. It's been a long time between drinks, John.
I'm going to have some drinks tonight.
I'll tell you what, John, I am looking forward to getting back to Headingley. Here's Danny Ward.
Thanks for the shower, by the way.
Willie Porchin.
Oh, one more, just to put the tin lid on.
Bradford fans heading for the exit. Maguire. Good kick from Maguire. Sit up. Oh, it's going to run all at the dead ball line. Bradford players know this game is all over.
It doesn't matter.
As Bradford bring the ball away. Matt Diskin has won the Harry Sunderland Trophy.
I thought he would. Well, didn't I say that a bit ago?
Yeah, the ball's popped out. Play on. Here's Deacon.
It's too late. They need to score twice. They simply haven't got the time.
Parker, it's desperation. Ball's on the floor. Johnson's tackle.
Hint of a voluntary tackle.
No.
There'll be some irony in that.
Irish from dummy half finds Parker. No way back for Bradford. Robbie Paul to Deacon. Deacon puts the little chip in. Here's Mathers. Oh, that's brilliant.
I'll tell you what, Mathers can't have been far away.
And here's
from the
Richie
ball.
Mathers.
Oh, he goes again.
Mathers is away. Oh, that was an
Down.
attempted haymaker.
Clothesline.
Calderwood from dummy half. Calderwood taken by Logan Swan.
The jumper.
Leeds Rhinos are 1 minute 40 seconds away from the Super League title. It's going to be fitting for Dave Furner. He's in his last game tonight. My voice is going. Rob Burrow to Sinfield. Puts the kick in for Calderwood and Walker. And the ball.
To it. No, it's not.
It's been fielded by Viner
tackle!
and Mark Calderwood. Apart from one Leslie Viner-Carlo try, has had the big man in his pocket all day.
You're not wrong. Oh, man.
Leeds players celebrating on sideline.
Yeah, and rightly so.
And rightly so. Here's Lee Radford. 1 minute from the title. Robbie Paul. Paul Deacon. He's taken by Laurititi. He's popped the ball out.
6 more. I think Laurititi's
got a
hand on it.
Laurititi's got a hand on it. 45 seconds.
Only time for one more set of 6. The game's over.
Here's Harris to Viner-Carlo. Viner-Carlo, that's a super tackle. Dave Furner. He's going home with a grand final ring. Here's Harris. Back inside to Robbie Paul. Back to Peacock. He's dead on his feet. He took the ball standing still. Poaching. Sinfield. Oh, he's got it out to Viner-Carlo. Leeds all at sea. 18 seconds left. John's going to do a countdown in a moment. Here's Shotane Harpy. Robbie Paul still trying something. He's flipped it out to Parker. That's it. That's the end of the game.
5, 4,
Leeds Rhinos are the champions. Leeds champions are the champions of Super League 2004. It's been 32 years between drinks. I believe you've just scored. Oh, how good does this feel? How good does this feel? Leeds Rhinos are champions. Oh, it's a dream come true. It's been 32 years between drinks. Oh, it's awesome.
I've waited all my life for this moment, and it's here.
A little bit of quiet for a few minutes would be much appreciated, and everybody in the room will be able to hear. I think we perhaps ought to give the first word to Tony Smith, shouldn't we?
I'm a bit speechless. I don't know. Yeah, the players are excited about it. We got training on Tuesday. Fantastic. It's yeah, that's my late session over for the year. Thank you all so much. It's been a really proud day. It's the players are proud of themselves, which is first and foremost, I think. But everybody around is obviously proud. It's been it's almost surreal, really. Seeing all you guys up at the end of the stands and all around us, and it really inspired us. Thank you. You know, you supported us all year, and I think everybody in this room had faith right from the word go. We gave you a chance, you know, these guys in front of you gave you a chance to back up that faith, so thank you. I'm speeched out. Really, Kevin's the one who can talk.
Once I'm speechless too, I think just what we've done tonight is pretty special. I think we're going to have a bond for a very long time, this group of players. You'll have to excuse, I'm sure one or two are going to get up and say a few words, but as you can imagine, we had a couple of drinks on the coach. But I'd just like to thank everybody in here. The squad's been fantastic, the coaching team's been fantastic, the whole club's been great, and your supporters have got behind us and helped us bring this trophy home. So thank you very much.
Barry, I'm sure nobody knows at all about this, but it's your benefit you to start soon. Today, both yourself and the team's performance can't have done that any harm.
Yes, obviously delighted with the result today. It's a fantastic day for the club, fantastic day for everybody involved with Leeds. Let me just start by saying I am forever made for rugby, by the way. 1799 at Old Football. And let me tell you, was I to write it tomorrow, I would have a different chapter to write, and it would be an ending chapter. And it was a fantastic day.
Gather jumpers.
We're going to have a great time tonight and a great time tomorrow and enjoy every minute of it, and Monday and Tuesday. And I'll see you Wednesday, Jenny. Absolutely chuffed to bits for everybody, made up for everybody. God bless, thanks very much.
Well, not had too many days like this, have you? It must be one of the highlights.
Yeah, for sure. For
give drums out for there, lads.
I think I've been playing since I was 5 years old. 26 years I've been playing, and I've waited for a day like this. And it doesn't come any better. I just want to thank everybody for who was involved with the team this year. That includes the fans, you know, all 26 players and the coaching staff. You know, everyone that was involved with the team made this day a special day. We've had a great year this year. Today was the capping of it. It was the cherry on the cake. Let's enjoy it all together. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Willie. You can sit down now.
I think it's been a sensational journey for me. I've been fortunate enough to have the experience of playing here. The crowd tonight was fantastic. You know, the atmosphere that was up there was great. It'll be a memory that I'll hold for a long time. To the players, I said after in the dressing rooms that I was just hoping just to go out there and play as well as I could. But the players out there and the commitment, I was in no doubt all week that we'd win this game. And you know, some of the young players that are coming through. There's also the experienced players there still. Obviously, when I go, the average age limit will come down. So, But I just want to make a special mention, obviously, to my family. It's been a great journey for me. To finish on a grand final is something special, and I know a lot of players sort of strive to do that, but I just sort of knew that this year, with the players that we had, that we would achieve something, and we have. We've worked hard, the coaching staff has worked hard, the players have worked hard. There was mention of obviously players missing, that weren't picked or injured. To those players, they know who they are. They hold a special place in my heart, as well as the players. To my mum, who travelled all the way over, who's followed me since the age of 7, has come over. We're all the way over by herself to watch her boy play again. But again, to Leeds, the players, the coaching staff, my family, Kelly, the kids, thank you very much. I really am going to enjoy the night. Thanks again. Thank you.
No, it's great. Firstly, I'd just like to say, thanks to Leeds, Gary, for getting me and my family up here, and I really enjoyed the season here, and winning the Manor Privilege and the grand final is great. And I'd like to thank my wife as well and the baby too. They've done great for me as well. To the fans, thank you very much for your support. It's a moment that the players and the families, we're going to really enjoy ourselves tonight and maybe the next 2 or 3 weeks. But I know there's to Papua New Guineans, there's not too many of us who run rugby league. Adrian Lamb, Stanley Jane, and myself, Johnny Wilshire from Warrington. There's about maybe 4 or 5 of us being around, but there's about 4 to 5 million people in Papua New Guinea, and they'll be all watching from the jungle and from the trees and everything. So it is. I just want to say to Gary and the board, what they do to me is not just to me and my family. It's to the whole of Papua New Guinea. I've been carrying the flag of Papua New Guinea for so many years now. I think 6, 7, maybe 8 years. Winning the grand final in Melbourne was great, but to come here and win it again is outstanding. You just can't describe it. And Ferna will, David will. It's just hard to describe it in a way that you're working all hard. To be honest, I hate bloody rounders and 5-minute run, but that's the way it is. We all work hard for it. To the fans, I'll say thank you very much, and I know Papua New Guinea is watching, and so far I already had 26 messages from Australia and Papua New Guinea as well. So I just want to say to the players that enjoy the moment, enjoy it with your family, and tomorrow we can go out and have a good drink. So thank you very much.
All right, in the long bar now, Bob Pickles. How do you feel?
Oh, superb. Absolutely over the moon. I have to say there were a few cheers in the back of the stand tonight when the result was up and done. I thought, well, we've waited some time for that, but I knew the day would come.
Yeah, a long time between drinks, but when Paul Deacon made that break, my heart was in my mouth. How were you feeling?
Oh, always confident. Been confident from day one that this team would one day get the monkey off the back, as they say, and now it's just going to go from here to bigger things in this club, without a doubt.
Yeah, there's obviously team spirit there. That's been engendered since they were 17, 18 years old when you got your hands on them, really.
Exactly. 10 boys. I mean, people say to me, well, they only played in academy grand finals. What are they? But they are starters and they are build-ups. And today they played 10 of them in the main final. And I think people need to take their hats off to Tony Smith today for being brave and going with all them kids and going for it and going for the win. And he deserves it. And
Gary, how proud are you of this?
Yeah, it's a terrific. This is what it's all about, isn't it? Everybody celebrating, the players, the coaching staff, the fans, the sponsors, all the different sections of the club coming together and celebrating what's been a great journey so far. And I'd like to think we're only at the beginning of it as well.
Well, you took over in, 97 as chief exec with the club in complete disarray, and, less than 10 years later, we're the champions. put that into words, because I can't.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been a long, hard road, but, you know, we're at a great club with huge potential and terrific support base. And, you know, we've been planning and building towards this. Things don't come easy. You know, back in 98, 99, we gathered together a fairly experienced squad under Graham Murray and went to a grand final and, of course, won the Challenge Cup final. But that team never really had any future in it. They were a very experienced team. And unfortunately, at that time, we didn't have a throughput of young players. That's really where the investment started, because in those days, about 10 or 11 of the players that's played today were all 16, 17 years of age, played in our academy, and that's how long it's taken for them to be nurtured and developed and come through as a team, with some other outstanding acquisitions that's played today. So yeah, I think you know, we're confident that this year we've got our strongest squad together. Tony Smith's had an enormous impact as well. The whole coaching staff going over many years. Della Powell did a terrific job in getting us to where we were at the end of last season. And I think there's so many people who deserve so much recognition. But tonight is all about celebration, jubilation, and of course, you know, the next season starts tomorrow.
A memorable quote of yours: "World champions by 2004." Were you just a year out?
Well, I'd like to think so. Yes, I mean, but at that time we were fairly confident that we knew what we were doing and we had a plan. We recognised that we weren't delivering results, and there was quite a bit of disillusionment about. And that's where, in actual fact, we developed the slogan "Believe Leeds." Because really what we're saying to the fans is, look, you know, we feel we are on the right track. We really want you to believe in what we're doing, and we feel we can deliver. Well, hopefully tonight is the culmination of that belief. But yes, there's one major hurdle to go to be world champions. First of all, you've got to be grand final winners. We've crossed that bridge today, and I think for Leeds to host a World Club Championship game, for the Rhinos to be part of it, to be taking on the champions of Australia, the Canterbury Bulldogs, is something for everybody to look forward to, and that's another bridge that we've got to cross.
Well, I'm looking forward to it anyway. Thank you very much, Gary.
Yeah, thanks. Very proud moment. Very proud moment. The whole night, just wrapped for the guys and for the fans, and it's been a real club and team effort. So yeah, exciting.
The following was fantastic, wasn't it?
Overwhelming, actually. Yeah, I went up to a couple of the functions before the game and had an unbelievable reception, and it was hairs on the back of your neck. You walked out before the game and it was the same sort of thing. Having said that, the players handled it, and I think they repaid the fans at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But, you know, the fans have supported them all the way through.
Has Brian been in touch yet?
Yeah, we've had some contact, and he's been a great support for myself, and you know, a great help along the way. So yeah, I'm very proud of him as well.
On behalf of everybody, Tony, congratulations and thanks for the season.
Thanks very much.
So that's been it. Tetley Super League Grand Final 2004. Leeds Rhinos are champions. Have you enjoyed the day, John?
Just a little bit, yes. Very tired and emotional now.
Yeah, John's on the shandies, I'm not. I've got the driving duties, unfortunately. It's been a roller coaster ride this season, and it's been an absolute pleasure bringing it to you. Keep an eye out for the end of season DVD, which will be out very shortly as well. So it's from me, Matthew Horton, and from Job Dobson. It's good night.
Good night.